Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Get ready to uncover the hidden fortune that might be sitting in your drawer right now. Today, we're diving into the world of the rare and incredibly valuable Australian bicentennial 50-cent coin. A coin so unique, it could turn you into a millionaire overnight. From the majestic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II to the powerful emblems of the lyrebird, kangaroo, and emu, this coin isn't just currency. It's pure history wrapped in silver. If you think old coins are worthless, think again. Some of these beauties are worth millions. Stick around, because what you're about to discover could change your life forever. Let's get started. First up in the bicentennial 50-cent coin from Australia. Minted in 1971, is one of the most valuable and rare coins in the world today, with some specimens fetching millions in the market. This coin, in particular, features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, beautifully portrayed in her fourth portrait. Facing right, she is wearing the iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, which adds a distinct, regal charm to the design. The inscription, Elizabeth II Australia 1971, encircles her portrait. What makes this coin so special is not just the iconic imagery, but the fact that it's a bicentennial issue, commemorating Australia's 200th anniversary of European settlement, which holds significant historical value. On the reverse side of the coin, the Australian coat of arms takes center stage. The coat of arms features a red kangaroo, Macropus rufus, and an emu, Dromaeus novaholandii, both national symbols of Australia. The kangaroo and emu stand proudly, guarding the shield, which is a representation of Australia's heritage. Above them, you'll find the numeral 50, indicating the coin's denomination, and SD, which is a mark representing the Sydney Mint. This unique combination of historical symbols and marks is what makes the 1971 bicentennial coin so sought after. The male superb lyrebird, also depicted in some variations, adds to the coin's appeal. Known for its striking and elaborate tail feathers, the superb lyrebird, Menura novaholandii, is one of Australia's most famous and unique birds. Its detailed engraving on the coin's reverse speaks to the country's natural beauty and wildlife. The lyrebird's inclusion on the coin adds a rare touch, making it even more valuable for collectors who appreciate Australian wildlife representation on currency. This coin is not just any ordinary piece of currency. The rarity of these 1971 bicentennial coins is one of the main reasons they're so valuable. Limited production and the fact that a large portion of them were circulated as part of regular transactions means that very few pristine examples remain in mint condition. Those coins that have been preserved in perfect condition or near mint condition are the ones that have the highest market value today. Even minor imperfections or signs of wear can drastically reduce a coin's worth, so collectors and investors hunt down those with minimal flaws. Another significant aspect of the coin's value is the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which appears on other variants of the coin. In this version, the Queen faces right, again adorned in the same iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This second portrait was used during Queen Elizabeth's reign, and its presence on the 1971 coin adds a layer of historical continuity that collectors love. The fact that two different portraits of the Queen are featured on various bicentennial coins makes these coins even more interesting for collectors who specialize in numismatics or royal memorabilia. The value of these rare coins has soared in recent years. As with any collectible item, the price of the coin is determined by a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. The 1971 Australian bicentennial 50-cent coins are no exception, as they continue to be highly coveted in the market. In fact, coins that have remained in original packaging or have been stored in climate-controlled environments can sell for astronomical amounts. The market for rare Australian coins, especially those linked to important historical events like the bicentennial, has only grown over time, with some specimens being valued at over millions of dollars. For many, owning one of these rare coins is more than just a financial investment. It's a piece of Australian history. The 1971 bicentennial 50-cent coin is, if you happen to possess one of these rare Australian coins, don't be quick to spend it. These coins are likely worth much more than their face value. The next time you come across one of these rare 50-cent coins, take a moment to evaluate its condition. The right coin in the right condition could change your financial situation overnight. Whether you are interested in collecting, investing, or simply appreciating the historical value of these coins, the 1971 bicentennial 50-cent coin is an absolute treasure. Next up in the world of numismatics. Few coins ignite as much excitement and curiosity as the rare bicentennial Australian 50-cent coins from the 1970s, especially those from 1971 and 1976 that feature Queen Elizabeth II and iconic Australian wildlife. These coins aren't just ordinary pieces of metal. They are hidden treasures, silently lying in drawers, jars, or tucked away in old collections. What makes these coins particularly fascinating is the combination of royal heritage, national symbolism, and a mysterious surge in value. Even though they were once standard circulation coins, today, their worth has reached unimaginable heights, making them the stuff of collector dreams and fortune changers. The 1971 version of the 50-cent coin, often confused with more common issues, holds unique prestige due to several distinct elements. On the obverse, it bears the second official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right and adorned in the timeless Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This elegant and regal depiction alone adds significant historical appeal. But it's not just the Queen's likeness that collectors crave. It's the combination of its age, condition, and minting anomalies that can transform it into a coin worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Moving to the reverse, the 1971 and 1976 rare 50-cent coins also carry bold national imagery that captures Australia's identity. One version showcases the Australia coat of arms, supported majestically by the red kangaroo and the emu, symbols that represent movement forward and strength in unity. The shield at the center, intricate and layered with heritage, symbolizes the 6 Australian states and their history. In another striking version, the male superb lyrebird, Menura novaholandii, a master of mimicry and natural beauty, graces the coin with a symbolic nod to Australia's unique biodiversity. Its elegance and rarity in nature perfectly mirror the coin's numismatic value. The 1976 variant, in particular, adds a layer of intrigue. It presents the 4th portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, still facing right, but now older and more distinguished, again wearing the famous tiara. These minor visual changes represent historical transitions and are key markers for coin specialists. Due to limited mintage, production errors, and low survival rates in pristine condition, the 1976 bicentennial 50-cent coins have become especially elusive. For collectors, it's like striking gold, because some specimens have been appraised at values reaching into the millions. What sends the value of these coins soaring isn't just age. It's a mixture of rarity, design, and cultural significance. Some coins are known to have minting errors such as double strikes, off-centering, or variations in metal composition. These anomalies are incredibly rare and increase the coin's value exponentially. For instance, a seemingly tiny mint mark issue or a slight die crack could launch the value of a 50-cent coin from pocket change to life-changing wealth. That's why enthusiasts and professionals alike examine every detail with magnification and expertise, hoping to discover a hidden gem. Collectors and investors alike are on a constant hunt for these Australian treasures, and demand is rising. In private auctions and numismatic marketplaces, high-grade coins from this series have fetched shockingly high prices. Some have even crossed the $1 million threshold, especially when authenticated by grading services and preserved in near mint or uncirculated condition. The combination of scarcity, design beauty, and royal connection makes these coins highly desirable, not just in Australia, but globally. Imagine the possibility of owning a coin that's older than many modern nations, one that has passed through generations, yet retained or even increased in value. These coins are more than currency. They're time capsules of heritage and wealth. Their appeal is not just monetary. They hold historical gravity and cultural pride. From Queen Elizabeth's graceful portraits to the emblematic kangaroo and emu or the enchanting lyrebird, these coins are artistic marvels embedded with Australian identity. The moral of the story is simple: check your change. Look in your drawers, jars, and old coin albums. That dusty 50-cent coin from 1971 or 1976 could be worth a small fortune, and in rare cases, even millions. These are not myths or exaggerations. Documented sales and verified auctions, so if you're holding an old Australian 50-cent coin, especially from the bicentennial era of the early 70s, think twice before spending it. That unassuming piece of metal could be your ticket to financial freedom. Whether you're a casual collector or just stumbled across one in your childhood coin stash, remember, some of the most valuable treasures come in the smallest, most unexpected forms. Keep your eyes open, because these rare bicentennial coins are still out there, waiting to change someone's life forever. Next up in the world of numismatics holds endless surprises, and among the hidden treasures lies a coin so astonishing, so breathtakingly valuable, it could flip your financial fate overnight. The rare Australian bicentennial 50-cent coins. From the 1970s, especially those dated 1975 and inscribed with earlier mintage years like 1971. These seemingly ordinary coins from decades past have ignited a wave of fascination among collectors and fortune seekers alike. What makes them so extraordinary is not only their unique historical placement, but their exceptionally rare minting errors, dual portrait variations, and symbol-rich design elements that elevate them to legendary status among coin collectors. Imagine holding a piece of Australia's rich heritage in your hand. One side proudly displaying the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, gracefully adorned with the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, facing right, radiating regal elegance and British legacy. This portrait, known for its iconic detailing, marks a transitional era for Australia's coinage system, blending traditional monarchy with emerging national identity. Incredibly, some 1975 50-cent coins feature the second portrait style, also, of the Queen in her tiara, creating a mysterious overlap of design that is believed to be the result of rare minting variations or transitional runs, making them prized possessions. Turn the coin over, and you're greeted by a striking and symbolic display, the Australian coat of arms, standing tall as a testament to national pride and unity. A bold red kangaroo on one side and a stately emu on the other support a shield that tells the story of Australia's federated states. Below it, the numeral 50SD gleams, an abbreviation for 50 cents that, in rare versions, is misaligned, misplaced, or even double-struck. Small minting quirks that skyrocket the coin's value into jaw-dropping territory. These variations can turn a basic 50-cent piece into a six-figure artifact. Now, imagine if that same coin also features the magnificent male superb lyrebird, Menura novahollandii, woven delicately into the coin's background or as part of rare limited issue. Test patterns. Known for its mesmerizing tail feathers and unmatched mimicry in the wild, the lyrebird is a true symbol of Australia's natural majesty. Its inclusion on some test-run coins or special mint samples ties this currency deeply to both cultural and ecological pride. These pieces are almost mythical in the collecting world, spoken of in hushed, reverent tones. What sets these rare coins apart from ordinary circulation pieces is not just their visual appeal or historical significance, but the sheer improbability of their survival. Most of these coins were used daily, traded without second thought for groceries or petrol. But a handful, just a sliver of a fraction, escaped the wear and tear of daily use. When discovered in near mint or proof-like condition today, they command astronomical prices in the collector's market, often reaching into the hundreds of thousands, and in some private sales, even topping $1 million. The value of these rare 1971 to 1975 bicentennial Australian 50-cent coins is not solely defined by scarcity, it's the legend surrounding them. Many of these coins were struck during Australia's commemorative reflections on European settlement and the country's evolving identity. Bicentennial-themed test patterns, low mintage proofs, and coins bearing conflicting or overlapping royal portraits are wrapped in intrigue and mystery. These aren't just collectibles, they're pieces of living history, tied to a pivotal era in Australia's national story. Today, as coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters scour old collections, dusty drawers, and forgotten piggy banks, stories continue to emerge of ordinary people stumbling upon these golden tickets to wealth. Imagine finding a 1975 50-cent coin, casually tossed in a change jar decades ago, only to learn that it contains a double-die reverse or an ultra-rare lyrebird design. Features that can launch its value from 50 cents to $500 if you're fortunate. Enough to own one of these elusive 1971 to 1975 Australian bicentennial 50-cent coins. Pause before you spend it. Examine it carefully. Compare the Queen's portrait. Inspect the coat of arms alignment. Check for die cracks, off-center strikes, or subtle design anomalies. These features can mean the difference between face value and fortune. Collectors worldwide are constantly on the hunt, and auction houses have seen these coins create bidding wars that stretch into the stratosphere. In a world where digital currency dominates and paper money fades, rare coins like these endure as tangible symbols of beauty, history, and unimaginable value. So, hold on tight to those old Australian 50-cent pieces from 1971 to 1975. They might just be the key to a millionaire's life. In the realm of numismatics, a simple coin can become a legend, and legends, as we all know, are priceless. Next up in the 1980 bicentennial 50-cent coin. While to the average eye it may appear as just another piece of pocket change, this coin has earned a near-mythical status among collectors and enthusiasts. What sets it apart isn't just the fact that it features Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the majestic superb lyrebird on the other. It's the rich story, scarcity, and evolving market demand that make it one of the most valuable coins ever struck in Australia's decimal history. The obverse of this 50-cent treasure showcases the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Facing right, adorned with the elegant girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Her dignified image on this coin exudes timeless royalty and has become a marker of Australia's connection to its British heritage. But what truly elevates this coin to iconic status is the intricate depiction of the male superb lyrebird, Menura novaholandii, on the reverse, an emblem of Australia's unique fauna. With its glorious tail feathers mimicking other birds and sounds, the lyrebird is the perfect metaphor for the coin itself, rare, mysterious, and highly desirable. Although it was released for standard circulation, the 1980 50-cent coin holds unimaginable value today. It's a prime example of how ordinary coins, minted in limited numbers or with unique features, can skyrocket in worth over time. What collectors seek are not just coins, but stories embedded in metal. This particular coin represents a slice of Australia's celebration of its history, its environment, and its royal ties. And when demand meets dwindling supply, magic happens. The kind of magic that could turn a lucky owner into a millionaire. One of the reasons this coin fetches such extraordinary prices lies in the special commemorative features and minting nuances. While the lyrebird motif wasn't exclusive to 1980 alone, this year's run is known for certain striking errors and die variations that make specific versions extremely rare. Coins with double strikes, off-center images, or unique edge patterns are fiercely chased after in the numismatic world. For those lucky enough to possess these anomalies, the value can climb into tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. But rarity is just one part of the equation. Sentimentality, historical context, and legacy also drive collectors wild. The 1980 bicentennial theme honored a legacy of over 200 years of European settlement in Australia, weaving together the past and present. Collectors feel an emotional and cultural connection to such coins, and that emotional premium makes the bidding wars even more intense at private auctions and dealer exchanges. It's not just about the silver content or the design. It's about owning a piece of national pride. Adding even more to its prestige, the coin's reverse sometimes features Australia's official coat of arms, supported by the mighty red kangaroo and the flightless emu, making it a dual symbol of national identity. The strong, detailed design carries powerful visual weight. Just imagine holding in your hand a miniature sculpture backed by royal approval and historical resonance. That's what collectors pay for, the fusion of art, culture, and investment. Potential in one metallic disc. Now, many people might dismiss their old coin jars or inherited collections, not realizing that they could be holding on to fortunes unknowingly. The 1971 and 1980 50-cent pieces, especially with the second and fourth portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, are among the most sought-after items. Condition matters immensely. Uncirculated or proof versions with sharp features and luster can fetch exponential prices compared to worn-out coins. Some pristine examples have broken records, sold at auctions for six-figure sums. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins lying around, it could literally change your life. Imagine turning a forgotten 50-cent piece into a car, a home, or even a retirement fund. That's the level of demand we're talking about. Collectors from around the globe are on the hunt for these coins, especially as Australian numismatic history garners more global attention. And with every passing year, as fewer of these coins remain in pristine condition, their value is only set to grow beyond their financial value. These rare 1980 Australian bicentennial 50-cent coins carry a powerful narrative, one that connects generations through a single artifact. They serve as a bridge between the MSO before you toss your change or ignore your coin album. Take a second. Look, that humble-looking 1980 50-cent coin could be the key to unlocking unimaginable wealth. This isn't just about coin collecting. It's about rediscovering hidden fortune and preserving history. The rare Australian bicentennial 50-cent coins are not just collectibles. They're time machines, investment tools, and national treasures rolled into one. If you own one, hold on tight. If not, start searching. You could be one coin away from becoming the next millionaire. Next up in the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the majestic male superb lyrebird is one of the most intriguing and potentially high-value collectible coins in numismatic history. Though considered part of regular circulation, select variants of this coin have become rare and highly sought after due to unique production errors, pristine condition, and their symbolic significance. These coins have captured the attention of collectors around the globe, not just for their face value, but for the historical and monetary treasures they represent. This specific coin showcases the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, where she is elegantly facing right, wearing the famed Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This iconic image was crafted by Arnold Machin and has become one of the most recognizable numismatic portraits of the Queen. The detail in this image, especially when preserved in uncirculated or proof condition, adds immense value to the coin. What collectors are especially drawn to is how this portrayal reflects both regality and historical continuity, making it more than just currency, but a capsule of British-Australian heritage that on the reverse, the coin proudly bears the Australian coat of arms, an emu and a red kangaroo standing tall, supporting a shield that tells the story of Australia's 6 states. Beneath this, the large numeral 50 stands boldly, symbolizing the denomination but often seen by collectors as a beacon of hidden fortune. This artistic depiction represents not only Australia's cultural pride, but also serves as a marker for a generation that experienced the transition from imperial to decimal currency. It's not just a coin, it's a time-stamped legacy. Though millions were minted, the real value lies in rare strike errors, limited mint runs, and coins that have escaped circulation untouched. Some of the most prized examples include double-struck coins, off-center imprints, or pieces minted with planchet flaws. These imperfections, often dismissed at the time of minting, now elevate a coin's rarity and value exponentially. Coins with such characteristics can sell for thousands, or even millions, at auctions or private sales, depending on their condition and demand among collectors. Interestingly, 1979 was not officially a bicentennial year in Australia, but the term bicentennial is often broadly used by collectors to describe historically significant coins leading up to Australia's 1988 bicentenary of European settlement. Because of this, coins from 1979 are often swept into this rare category by those seeking overlooked treasures from the era. The increasing public interest in these coins has led to a frenzy, where old household coin jars and family heirlooms are being re-examined with new urgency. The male superb lyrebird, featured on select commemorative overlays, adds an exotic and awe-inspiring touch to these coins. Known for its unmatched mimicry and extravagant tail feathers, the lyrebird symbolizes Australia's rich biodiversity and natural beauty. When this bird appears on overlays or limited designs, It transforms an already valuable coin into a nature-inspired masterpiece. For wildlife enthusiasts and collectors alike, this convergence of art and nature makes the 1979 50-cent piece a one-of-a-kind gem. The market today has shifted dramatically. Ordinary individuals are discovering that the dusty 1979 50-cent coin hidden in a kitchen drawer could be worth a small fortune, sometimes even in the millions. Stories of lucky finders selling their coins at international auctions for jaw-dropping amounts continue to circulate, fueling a surge in amateur numismatists and treasure hunters. If you possess a coin in mint condition with mirror-like surfaces and sharp edges, hold on to it tightly. It could change your financial destiny forever. Collectors and experts agree. What elevates a 1979 50-cent coin from pocket change to powerful fortune is its condition, rarity, and provenance. A coin graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading services can command staggering prices. Add to that any historical quirks, minting anomalies, or unique artistic overlays like the lyrebird, and you have something truly special. These coins are often passed down through generations, increasing not only in monetary worth, but in sentimental value as well. The 1979 50-cent coin has become a star among treasure hunters and investors alike. Social media buzz, viral auction stories, and global interest in royal memorabilia have all contributed to skyrocketing demand. Before you toss aside that old coin, take a closer look. That humble piece of metal may carry within it the key to a financial windfall. The 1979 Australian 50-cent coin is more than a relic of the past. It's a symbol of hidden wealth, untapped opportunity, and numismatic mystery. In a world where fortunes can be buried in the most unexpected places, this rare coin might just be your golden ticket to a new life.